The 2020 Workplace by Jean Meister and Carrie Williard. Social recruiting emerges. In business and corporations, there has been a shift from information age to collaboration age. Recruiting new employees through social networking sites like Facebook is becoming more and more appealing amongst major corporations and companies. Microblogging is a new means for prospective employees to actively search for a job. Microblogging is a sibling of blogging that consists of sending short messages to a group of followers. Millennials in corporate America. Millennials are the future workforce. By 2020, the baby boomers will be gone. New recruiting tools to find millennial talent. The power of YouTube. As a search engine for millennials, KPMG created a YouTube channel for potential hires about joining the company. Recruiting and Second Life and Twitter. Second Life, a virtual community with 16 million users and growing, created virtual job fairs for several different corporations. Companies such as Deloitte, Ernst & Young, and Hershey's use Twitter in recruiting. Reaching out to parents in the recruitment process. Used as a promotion tool, Ogilvy PR has Take Your Parents to Work Day. Not only does it create a happy family environment, but also efficient employees. Uber Connect your organization. This is the new world of work, where social networks and blogs are more popular than emails. From LinkedIn to a company's own corporate social network, employees can find experts and solve work problems in the blink of an eye. The number of online social media members is growing exponentially. Social networking is the world's fourth most popular online activity, and companies are beginning to take note of how we live and interact with one another and implement it into their corporate structures. The stages of Uber connection. Accelerate. The goal of Accelerate is to find and capture information. It addresses the issue of dispersing content. To achieve this goal, it uses the tools of forums, blogs, and widget. Broadcast. The goal of Broadcast is to advertise news. It addresses the issue of locating experts. And to achieve this goal, it uses the tools of blogs and blog hubs. Collaborate. The goal of Collaborate is to collaborate across an enterprise. It addresses the issue of increasing collaboration among the global workforce. It uses the tools of communities of practice and wikis. Design. The goal of design is to unleash creativity. It addresses the issue of solving problems and proposing ideas. It uses the tools of innovation jams. Engage employees. The goal here is to connect communities. It addresses the issue of increasing innovation. To achieve this goal, it uses the tools of corporate social networks.
You and your other fellow middle school classmates are considered millennials. Or millennials. Millennials are people born towards the end of the 20th century and towards the beginning of the 21st century. And you guys will be the future workforce of 2020. And because baby boomers will have retired by then. What is something I don't understand? Oh, yeah. And Hampshire Classroom is a free college employer outreach program funded by Lockheed Martin. It is designed for future millennials like you to help expose these fields of engineering. Because there is a fear workers shortage in accounting and engineering, it's only smart to start looking out to you guys when you guys are of age and fashionable. So, are you guys interested? Yeah, I think so. Very cool. I'm looking forward to my fifth grade graduation.
Social learning ecosystem. The predicted 2020 work environment uses flexible application and cloud device to utilize commuting time and maximize work efficiency. An employee at Sun Microsystems described in 2020 Workplace uses his commute time to complete mobile sales training and review company sales all on his iPad. The importance of constant updated information is so key that Sun Microsystems created Sun Social Learning Exchange, a site where employees post professional videos giving real feedback to one another on relative work topics. The Expert Creation Dilemma. A study by the University of California in Berkeley said that knowledge is now doubling every 3 years, and the interval for doubling appears to be getting even shorter. In 1986, the measured percentage of knowledge that you had to store in your head to perform a job was 75. Now it's only 10. Social learning platform. IBM's on-demand workplace. Work-embedded learning, work-enabled learning, work-apart learning. Edutainment. Edutainment. Organizations use creative methods to make competency development more engaging. Virtual worlds. VenueGen is a browser-based web conferencing service created by the Venue Network.
We now live in a world where distance is no longer an obstacle. VenueGen is the first photorealistic on-demand virtual meetings and event platform built on a massively multiplayer online engine. If you have 1 minute, you have all the time you need to create an immersive 3D virtual event utilizing your own content.
Now, how many of you know how to use your laser pointer? You push straight down your mouse wheel, and that gives you the laser pointer. Everybody try that. Can everybody put your laser pointer? Looks like a disco in here. All right. That's great. Mouse button. Here, while you're holding your arrow key to walk.
VenueGen is an inexpensive and effective platform for meetings, conferences, classes, shows, mixers, media viewing, and socializing.
It's a lot more comfortable, like you get to know people better. I really like it. I love this class.
Yep, follow me.
Fun.
So some of these, like this one here, I'll show you on the one that I'm going to highlight here. This one looks definitely heterogeneous because it looks like a lava rock, but other ones like this one definitely look biogeneous, like it was living.
I think this is cool just because it's not like Illuminate. It's not just sitting there and looking at a blank screen. But it's like you're actually like living in a real classroom with real actual people and like a real teacher laughing and like you can actually raise your hand. So I would say that this is really cool. Yeah, it's really fun just to like actually be like in a room.
Although its system and bandwidth requirements are minimal, don't expect the typical cartoonish avatars and robot-like movement. VenueGen offers a high-fidelity, realistic experience where avatars visually communicate their focus and make eye contact. Drag your screen to look around to make eye contact with others. You can zoom your focus by using your mouse wheel or the plus and minus keys. To view content in reading position, simply double-click on it.
Yes, I do.
And mouse can come up here to about right here.
Wait, where does the rabbit go?
Rabbit goes way over there.
Because it feels more personal, and I feel like you can learn more if it feels like you're almost doing it in real life.
I like it better when I can actually see a teacher and since I'm homeschooled, this is one of the best things that we've ever done.
Dramatically extend your reach with VenueGen.
Note: as millennials join the workforce, technology will continue to evolve, creating a sophisticated social media generation outperforming Generation X, focusing on mobility, accessibility, and social media. Accelerated leadership. Who will be a leader of 2020? What type of defining qualities make someone an innovative leader? Researchers of 2020 Workplace have theorized that the new leaders will integrate leadership and management policies. These two key factors will create consistency and trust in the workplace. Employees will have the ability to consistently rate their bosses via Twitter and IM, creating an ever more aware leader. Leaders will have to be knowledgeable in global policies, cross-culturally aware, and technologically savvy. 2020 leaders will be boundless in their ability and the powerhouses of corporations. Collaborative mindset, inclusive decision-making, genuine solicitation of feedback. Developer of people, mentors and coaches team, provides straight feedback. Digitally confident, uses technology to connect to customers and employees. Global citizen, has a diverse mindset, prioritizes social responsibility. Anticipates and builds for the future, builds accountability across levels, champions innovation. Reflection. Tailor your leadership styles differently for audiences of different generations. Integrate leadership and management. Ensure openness, honesty, and transparency among your leaders. Understand that the timeline for leadership development is changing. Enact team-based projects to foster collaborative learning. Predictions for the 2020 workplace. The next decade will usher in new companies and business models that are unimaginable today and will dramatically change how we live, work, learn, communicate, and play. The 2020 workplace will be an intensely personalized social experience to attract, develop, and engage employees across all generations and geographies, in turn creating new competitive advantages for the organization. Work-life flexibility, not work-life balance. Hyper-connected workers will have flexibility to manage work from both home, office, and third-party places. Involves the ability to multitask and assign work to various times of the day. As seen with Best Buy, a results-only work environment. Employees can work wherever, whenever they want, as long as daily objectives are completed. Best Buy claims a 35% increase in productivity since its inception in 2002. Portfolios, contract jobs, and internships will be the path to obtaining full-time employment. To obtain a full-time job will require a portfolio of internships, contract jobs, and projects. Companies will offer individual projects through social networking sites. The objective of projects will be to test potential candidates' abilities, as well as innovation, drive, and persistence. They can help identify potential to fit in a company's culture. Candidates will be chosen based on best and similar brand as the company. It builds brand and organization loyalty. Hired and promoted based on reputation capital. Reputation capital is the sum total of your personal brand, expertise, and the depth and quality of your social networks, meaning employers will look for employees who demonstrate a track record of a wide, high-quality social network. Creating a stronger brand for yourself will help create a stronger brand for the company. Companies such as Best Buy are already practicing reputation capital, requiring senior management to be aware and active on social networking sites. Corporate social networks will flourish and grow inside companies. Corporate participation in social networks may be as critical in the workplace as managing cash flow. Companies who continue to prevent access to social networking sites will negatively impact their ability to recruit top talent. Corporations may see their own social networks. They will exploit social networking to drive innovation, teamwork, and knowledge sharing. Mobile devices will help corporate social networking flourish. Mobile devices will become your office, classroom, and concierge. 1.2 billion phones are produced each year. Phones and tablets will be the primary connection tool to the internet for most of the world by 2020. The mobile phone will be for the next decade what the desktop computer has been for the past 2 to 3. E-learning and e-mentoring will increase through mobile devices. With improved security, it will be used for validation into locations, countries, and ID. Recruiting will start on social networking sites. Recruiting will start on highly trafficked social networking sites such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Employers and employees must become fluent in how to navigate online recruiting. Recruiters must be trained in conducting interviews and recognizing key qualities through virtual interviews. Companies will hire entire teams. Companies will, in fact, start to hire entire teams of college students rather than brilliant individuals. Teamwork is becoming increasingly important. Companies see the value of hiring and training an entire team to tackle business problems. Teams will start to build guilds and move intact from company to company. This is already happening in India.
Hi. Hey Tom, how you doing? Good. So, you've been asking for a promotion recently? Yes. After reviewing your performance for the past few years, you have an outstanding record. You look great. Your skills are high. You approach every project with a great attitude. Unfortunately, your networking is very dismal and needs a lot of improvement. The company requires all employees to have at least 15 associated groups with a maintenance track of updated information, as well as building and maintaining interpersonal relationships. So, please ensure you utilize the corporation's networking sites to help start and grow your network. Make sure you keep track of all relationships and network.
What is this analyst? Any existing pieces of flair to get promoted?
Well, Tom, please try to understand. The company has policies in place to maintain its reputation, as well as develop its employees' competencies and attitudes. So, please try to work your networking, and we'll review again for promotion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get ready for the future workplace. Long-term concerns are expressed for the future of HR. Companies have been focusing on cost reduction rather than innovation, which puts human resource advancements on the back burner. If management takes advantage of technological changes and of social media, HR will advance into an essential department of corporations. This presentation was made possible by Sandra Bigas, Tom Suleimani, Ayana Phoenix, Jacqueline Navarra, Karen Lopez, and William Madigan.